Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. MersLess Vaughn here, back with another Bleach Brave Souls video. And in this one we have the mid-month banner for October here, the Playable Arts Fight Summon banner. Hopefully you enjoy. If you do, leave a like. If you're new to the channel or you have been here for a while, subscribe and help me get to 600 subscribers. And if you want to further support me and the channel, you can do so by becoming a channel member. Now with all that said, let's go ahead and jump into it. So this banner was revealed during a 10th anniversary special stream, and unfortunately I was not able to catch it, but yeah, so it appears that the banner is actually up right now, surprisingly. So I guess this is going to be kind of like a review of the characters and a shows you some skip video all in one, so cool, I guess. So obviously here we have some boxing Renji and Ichigo here, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at the characters. Yeah, this banner started, well, the banner went live at 10 a.m. today, my time, depending on where you are in the world. That time will more than likely vary. And so here we have the Ichigo here, who is a melee nat unit with a minor boost and a heal on his SA1 and 2. His SA3 has a barrier boost, whatever that means, sure. All attacks except his strong attacks have Lacerate Plus on them. He has the Hollow Killer Plus, great to have. Team/party increased normal attack damage 20%. Soul Trait normal attack damage 35%. Team/party damage status on affected enemies 20%. Soul Reaper damage status on affected enemies 30%. Poison resistance 200%. So those are some of his most notable skills. He's a speed unit. His NA skills are Sprinter, Long Reach, and Marauder. He has an EX skill, which is just increasing the team and party's normal attack damage plus 20%. Bruiser is at 80%. Enhancer, Healer, Booster, Strong Attack, Recharge Time minus 12%. Flurry is at plus 3. Great. Poise, Medic, and the poison duration 200% is what we saw above. Alright, so up next we have the Renji, who is the Stern Ritter Killer Plus unit. Soul Trait, team/party normal attack damage plus 25%. Innate skill, Sprinter, Long Reach, Marauder. He has an EX skill, which is just Bruiser at 30% maxed out. The rest of his skills increase status summon chance against Quincy's, Poise, Medic, Booster, melee damage 10%, 30 in Guild Quest, special move damage plus 20%. Enhancer, Healer, Weakened Defense, minus 200%, Killer Effect plus 30%, 50 in Guild Quest. Team/party, strong attack damage 20%, and then Flurry plus 2, and it's going to be plus 3 in Guild Quest. So obviously he's going to be a Guild Quest unit here, so that's going to be nice. And so just to take a look at the banner here, yeah, we have the two new units obviously, and we have some seasonal characters here. Last year seasonal units that came out in, when did they came out? December. They're on here. Yeah, seasonal units really don't come back all too often, so those 3 units are actually really nice, so they are nice to have. That Orihime, the Future Society one, she's a Brave Battle unit, but she's kind of power crept. Brave Battle units get power crept very, very easily. And as for all the other units, seasonal characters, you pretty much have a chance to get some here, so if you missed out on some of these characters because you either didn't pull them or skipped their banner, you do have a chance to pull them here, which is nice. So overall, not a bad banner. The Yumi Chika, oh wait, no, go back up. The Yumi Chika here, he's, in my opinion, one of the best support units in the game, even though he is very, very old. So if you don't have him, you do have a chance to pull him here, which is nice. So this is going to be a 41 step up banner at steps 5, 10, 15. 25, 30, 35, you are guaranteed a 5-star character. At steps 20 and 40, you get a choose a new character ticket. The difference between step 20 and 40 is that the step 20 ticket gives you the choice between the 2 new units. The step 40 ticket gives you the option of, just a bigger selection of characters you can choose from. And so that's pretty much it. I don't think there are any single summons for these guys. There have not been any single summons in the past, so yeah. The only time to get these playable art characters will be here and now on this banner. So I guess we can go over the feature characters very quickly then, since the banner is already out. Alright, so first off we do have this seasonal Grimmy here. He is a heart unit with the Soul Reaper Killer. Soul trait is normal attack damage plus 35%. He's a melee unit with no status elements on his attacks. He has a boost on his SA1 and 3. One of those is probably the major and minor. If I were to guess, it would probably be the SA1, that's a minor boost, and the SA3 is a major boost. Innate skill, Sprinter, weaken resistance, dodge, Soul Reaper damage 50%. His Bruiser is at 105%. Alright, cool. Flurry +1, +2 in Guild Quest, long reach 20%, melee damage 10%, 30 in Guild Quest. Enhancer, Poise, Start Barrier is at +15, Marauder, Booster, increased kill effect 30%, 50 in Guild Quest. So this is basically just going to be a melee nat unit you can use for like melee Soul Reaper weak. So yeah, that's pretty much the Grimmy there. As for the next featured unit, she is a technique unit with the Stern Ritter Killer Plus. She has 2 soul traits, strong attack, recharge time -12%, damage to drained enemies 30% here. Melee unit with lacerating drain on all of her attacks. She has an EX move that also has a barrier on it. Innate skills, Sprinter, long reach, weaken resistance 100%. Devastation 60%, no Berserker, unfortunately, from the looks of it. Reduce strong attack cooldown 12%, Frenzy +2, +3 in Guild Quest. Havoc, Defibrillator, +2 seconds, increased attack summon chance against Quincy's. And increased melee damage 10%, 30 in Guild Quest. Team/party, increased Quincy damage to status summon affected enemies 30%. Damage to drained enemies 30%. Weakened defense, Marauder, increased killer effect 50%, 30%, 50 in Guild Quest. And then the status element spiritual pressure boost 80%. So yeah, just another Guild Quest character that you can use if you pull this unit from the banner if you are summoning. The next featured unit is going to be a Power Quincy Killer unit with a soul trait of normal attack damage plus 35%. Range unit, no status limits on any of her attacks. She does have a boost and a barrier on her SA2. She does have the gauge effect. When activated, she will get 100% Berserker and Flurry +1. Innate skills, Sprinter, long reach, damage to Quincy, decrease Quincy damage taken 20%. Start gauge 70%, Bruiser is at 85%, reduce strong attack cooldown 12%. She is immune to all status elements at 100%, gauge, rampage, flurry +1, enhancer, poise, multi-barrier +2, sharpshooter, and booster. So yeah, from the looks of it, this is a ranged nat unit. I don't ever really, while I've been playing this game, I've never really seen any too bad range and ad units. I always praise them, so if you are able to grab this unit, that would be a pretty good pull in my opinion. Alright, so for the next featured unit will be the Future Society or Hime. She is a technique unit with the Soul Reaper Killer, soul trait damage taken -21%. She's a ranged unit with no status elements on her attacks, but she does have a boost on her SA2. Innate skills, Sprinter, long reach, and damage to Soul Reaper damage, dot Soul Reaper damage 50%. Don't know why I read it like that. But as I mentioned earlier, she is a Brave Battle unit, and so, oh wait, she's a Guild Quest? Why did I think she was a Brave Battle unit? Well, never mind, I just led you all astray, get juked. Yeah, so she's a Guild Quest unit. She has Flurry +2 in Guild Quest, and then she has the typical increased damage and increased killer effect Guild Quest skills here. Enhancer, Booster, Poise, and Sharpshooter, and Team/Party technique. Attribute character normal attack damage 20%. So yeah, I don't know why I thought she was a Brave Battle unit. Maybe I'm thinking of a different Orihime. But anyways, yeah. Just another Brave Battle unit you can use for her respective, not Brave Battle, Guild Quest. Okay, sorry, long day. Alright, so up next is this Mashiro here, who is a Power Human Killer unit. Soul trait, Super Technique, Links Out Potions +5. She's a melee unit with paralysis on all of her attacks, and its skills, Sprinter, paralysis resistance 100%, Guard Break. Bruiser and Berserker both at 40%. Increased technique, Link Slot Potions +5, Havoc, Frenzy +2, Defibrillator +5 seconds. Increased status summon chance against technique attribute enemies. Team/Party, increased power attributes, Soul Reaper damage to status summon affected enemies 40%. Damage to paralyzed enemies 40%. So yeah, this is just another super Link Slot Potion unit that you probably will want to have, because if you don't want to use this unit, you know, just herself, you can link her up against any power attribute unit you want to just, you know, use that character to farm some super Link Slot Potions if you need to. Alright, next we have this Nell Yale here, who is a speed unit with the Captain Killer. Soul trait, normal attack damage plus 35%. Range unit, no status elements on any of her attacks. She does have a boost and a barrier on her SA2. She has a gauge effect. When activated, will give her flurry +1 and decrease damage taken 30% for the duration of her gauge. Innate skills, sprinter +1, sharpshooter, poise, start gauge 70%, bruiser 30%, reduce strong attack cooldown 12%. She's immune to all status element at 100%. I guess I gotta be specific about that now since we have the status element plus. Gauge rampage, flurry +1, increase team/party attribute character normal attack damage 20%, enhancer, multi-barrier +2, and booster. Like I mentioned before, I won't ever really talk bad about ranged nat units because they are really good. Next we have this Momo here. She is a Heart Stern Ritter killer unit with a soul trait of damage inflicted at full stam 30%. She is a melee unit with a barrier and a heal on her SA2, no status elements on any of her attacks. Innate skills, sprinter, medic, read all affiliation dodges, devastation 40%. Reduce strong attack cooldown 12%, increase mind link slot potions +10, increase mind droplet drop 30%, frenzy +1, team/party increase heart attribute character strong attack damage 20%, increase damage to enemies not affected by the element 100%, multi-barrier +2, and guard break. That's pretty much it for this unit. Alright, up next we have the swimsuit Byakuya here, who is a mind unit with the squad 0 killer. Soul trait, heart link slot potions +5. Melee unit weakening on all of his attacks except his SA2. He has a heal and a barrier on there. Innate skills, sprinter +1, medic, full stamina only, increased strong attack damage 40%. The rest of his skills, berserker and devastation, are at 40%. Team/party increase my attribute, so reaper strong attack damage 20%. Heart link slot potions +5, increase heart droplet drop 30%. Frenzy +1, defibrillator 5 seconds, multi-barrier +2, and guard break. And that's all for this unit. Up next is going to be the swimsuit Rengeku, hard unit with the hollow killer, soul trait, strong attack recharge time -12%. Range unit, no status elements on any of her attacks. Innate skills, sprinter, stamina recovery for the entire team and party, freeze resistance 100%. Berserker and Devastation are both at 60%, increased coin drop 70%, increased super mind link slot potions +5, increased mind link slot potions +5, increased mind droplet drop 30%, havoc 20%, frenzy +1, increased damage to enemies not affected by element 100%, guard break, and plus pierce iron skin. A really good character if you wanted to like farm for some resources inside epic raids, and yeah, she won't be too bad outside of epic raids either. Last but not least, we have All Reliable Banner Yumi Chika, power unit with the R Ranker Killer. Soul trait, strong attack recharge time -12% here. Range unit, no status elements on any of his attacks. Innate skills, sprinter, havoc, team/party, stamina recovery 20%. Bruiser and berserker, the bruiser is going to be 40 and the berserker and devastation is going to be at 60%. Increased power attribute character movement speed 30% for the entire team and party. Increased super technique link slot potions +5. Increased technique link slot potions +5. Increased droplet drop 30%. Frenzy +1. Team/party increased power attribute character strong attack damage by 20%. Guard break and pierce the iron skin. Yeah, I think this guy is a very good support unit. If we have more characters like this for the other attributes, it will be really nice. Alright, so there you have it. That is the new mid-month banner for October. New characters and the featured units on the banner, and then the banner itself. Now, is this something you should summon on? I mean, you definitely could. The two new units are good, and I don't think these playable art characters have ever came back before. I mean, we've just been getting them every mid-month banner since the anniversary, so there's been really no need for them to come back so soon. Unfortunately, the other playable arts characters are not in this banner. It is a bit unfortunate, but maybe eventually if we get enough, they will start appearing in here. And another thing is, if you want to summon on this banner just because Ichigo and Renji are some of your favorite characters from the Bleach series, then, you know, by all means, go ahead and summon. If you just want to summon on this banner just because you enjoy summoning and have fun summoning, then by all means, they're your orbs. You do whatever you want with them and, you know, have fun. Games are meant to be played to have fun. And also, these new playable art characters, I mean, there are new type of characters in the game, so if you want to have them just because they are new, then, you know, that's a reason to summon as well. But me personally, I am skipping. I'm saving for the end of year banner. Yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this one. If you want to summon. Like I said, you can do whatever you want. I'm just telling you what I'm doing and my thoughts on if you should summon or not. Yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And as usual, until next time.